We are learning more about the man who was shot and killed by police after he stabbed an officer. This happened outside of a Louisville apartment complex.
WDRB's Dalton Godby spoke with some people who live in those apartments. So Dalton, did these people know this man?
Yeah, Fallon, they did. In fact, several of the neighbors that I talked with today said that he lived here in these apartments. They also told me they would see him from time to time walking around this grassy area, and it wasn't uncommon to notice that he was acting odd. Regardless, the people who live here are feeling shocked after what happened yesterday. Considering otherwise, this is a very quiet place.
This apartment complex, tucked away in the Crescent Hill neighborhood, is quiet.
There's been no disturbances here, in this complex or in this area.
This is a very, very quiet neighborhood.
But this quiet pales in comparison to what happened here on Easter Sunday.
Shots fired, male subject with a gunshot to the head.
5th Division officers from LMPD were dispatched to 3301 Arterburn Avenue on a male subject who was possibly intoxicated, who was yelling at neighbors. Another call for service came in saying that he had broken out windows in the apartment complex.
Louisville Metro Police responded to those calls and found a man outside the apartments with a knife. Police say moments later, the man stabbed an officer, and another officer, who we now know as Benjamin Klingenfuss, shot the man in the head. He died at the hospital.
I had brought my dog out, and I noticed that he was screaming. He was over there yelling at himself, causing a scene.
Stephanie Panter was walking her dog Sunday when she noticed the man's strange behavior and asked her fiancé to come outside.
He was trying to instigate her. She didn't feed any attention to him. So he turned around and we came back in, and we left right at 12 o'clock, and sounds like the calls started coming in a little before then and things escalated.
Panter and other neighbors who asked to stay anonymous tell us that man lived here and that the strange behavior wasn't uncommon.
But he would do some odd things, like he would stand over there and he would talk to himself. He would lay out in the grass for a couple hours. Just some odd behaviors.
He was always polite. I never, had a personal issue with him. I just knew that he possibly had some issues because he would walk around talking to himself.
Now, busted windows and what's left of a crime scene tell a story that's unusual for this quiet street.
I've never seen the police out here for any reason.
It's kind of scary that it did happen here, and the way things escalated, it's very different.
We are still waiting to learn the name of that man. However, Fallon, in the next 10 business days, we will get a chance to see the body camera footage from LMPD.
And it sounds like it was a scary situation for quite a few people. All right, Dalton, thank you so much.